live on Appear Channel 5 o'clock news for this Tuesday, November 18th, 2014. Good evening, everybody. I'm Peter Wiggins. Here now, your 5 o'clock news headlines. Here at Top Flight 5 o'clock this evening here is 4 worshippers, included among them a Boston area-based rabbi from Harvard University killed in a Jerusalem synagogue. Netanyahu. Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu calls for unity. House Republicans are considered 2 options to fund the government while limiting an executive action by President Obama on immigration. Vape is the Oxford English Dictionary's word of the year. If you're a little hazy on a meaning, it means to inhale and exhale the vapor produced by an electronic cigarette device, which themselves are sometimes known as vapes. Vengeance isn't justice. No matter how Roger Goodell tries to cloak it, the NFL commissioner didn't get it right by suspending Adrian Peterson for the rest of the season without pay for abusing his 4-year-old son. Image taken by Philly's Willis manager when it was about 1 of 3, 1 feet above the common surface, as Philly lander detects organic molecules in the common atmosphere. Hong Kong, a firm confirmed by Alibaba. Founder Jack Ma and social media firm Tencent are set to invest a combined $2.8 billion yuan to raise their stakes in Huawei Brothers Media Corporation as China's tech giants pushing in entertainment. In Moscow, the United States wants to subdue Moscow but will never succeed, as Russian President Vladimir Putin said on Tuesday. In Hong Kong, after when a group of protesters offered little resistance to a 4-day square and not a section of the long grin and encampment on Tuesday morning, others apparently frustrated that the movement has stalled, arriving in the early evening in the news. Reaction to Missouri Governor Jay Nixon's decision to call up the National Guard ahead of the grand jury decision the Michael Brown case has met with both criticism and praise in the St. Louis area. U.S. Representative Mo Brooks, Republican Huntsville, Alabama, has sponsored a bill in the House to allow the House to take legal action against President Obama on immigration action they may take. Incoming Chicago Archbishop Blaise Cupich has assisted Cardinal Francis George during the rank of reception ceremony Monday at the Holy Name Cathedral as Blaise Cupich preys to become Chicago's Archbishop. Blistering cold air blasted across most of the country on Tuesday, and a lake-effect snowstorm hammered the Great Lakes and parts of New York around Buffalo, New York, threatening some places with almost 6 feet of snow. So much that the National Guard was activated around Buffalo, New York. Here, and all more of that on weather segment in a couple of minutes. Here, Ubers and hot water with the media again. It could be a tipping point for sorts of the company. The ride-sharing app's latest PR gaffe stems from comments made by Friday by Emil Michael, Uber's vice president of business. U.S. stocks indexes climbed to records as healthcare shares rallied around and materials gathered and gained with gold while crude oil extended decline. The U.S. dollar weakened against the euro on Tuesday on a better-than-expected survey of German sentiment and gained against the yen after Germany's Prime Minister Abel said. Facebook is launching a new free mobile app for public groups features that lets users create and interact with communities on the site wherever they're based on hobbies, geography, or culture. With the launch of WatchKit for app developers, Apple has revealed a few more details on how the Apple Watch will work. WatchKit is a framework that developers will use to create Apple Watch apps. Before we get into the meat of this story, much of which concerns the S9 ratings and ramblings of sports celebrity adolescents playing their music, let's just go ahead and ask obvious. Why is this in the New York Times? Solange Knowles is still reeling from her magical wedding day in New Orleans last weekend, and uncertainly so, but the blush by a random event staff for the special day. She broke out in hives between the ceremony and reception. British actor Tom Hardy is written as starring a TV role in Taboo as historical drama based on the story of the word he father that will air in the UK. Hunger Game producer Nina Jackson Jefferson wants like kind of she's good. Our newly released high-resolution simulations of a year's worth of global carbon dioxide emissions shows the fundamental aspects of the climate challenge. Up and down the Pacific coast from southern Alaska to the Mexican border, the sea starts dying, and now scientists think they know why. A significant study lifts the cloud around Zetian, Vitor, and blockbuster drugs for bringing down cholesterol. The study discovered that these pills unassumingly bring down the danger of heart attacks and other issues in individuals at high risk for them, given a cost more than $1 million to treat 2 patients sent to the University of Nebraska Medical Center. The hospital chancellor said Tuesday. That trans fat found in your favorite junk foods unclogging your arteries, and new research shows that they might also be messing with your memory. Take a look at The stock market report on this Tuesday afternoon here and Tuesday evening. Dow Jones 17,687.82 up 4.07. S&P 520 51.80 up 10.48 and Nasdaq 4702.44 up 31.44. European markets there, DAX 956.53 up 150.18. FTSE 6709.13 up 37.16. And CAC 4042.62.38 up 36.28. Asian markets. Nikkei 17344.06 up 370.26. Shanghai 2457.53 up 16.48. HSI 23529.17 down 267.91. In the oil markets, 74.22 down 1.42. Brent 78.40 down 91 cents and natural gas 4.266 down 74,000 points. In the gold markets, 1196.90 up 13.40. Silver 6.185 up 128,000 point and copper 3.0005 down 39,000 point. In the bonds markets, a US 10-year yield 2.3169% down 23,000 point. German 10-year yield 0.798% down 4,000 point and Japanese 10-year yield 0.507% unchanged. In the FX, European US dollar 1.2533 down 3,000 point. US dollar Japanese yen 16.85 down 100 point and Great Britain pound US dollar 1.563 down 1,000 point. And take a look at New England Instant Alerts here on this Tuesday evening here. State police cruiser struck the dead of and sent to the hospital today about 12:40 p.m. State police from the Fairmont Barracks responded there. In Lawrence, Massachusetts on 25th Street, by box 2111, a car 21 with working fire. The Taunton police have received the report that a bus allegedly driven by a level 3 sex offender was seen in the area of Morton Hospital earlier today. We are unable to confirm, but added the caution. We thought the best advised resident Maheen may be in the area, and he is not wanted by the police in his current in his registration. As this is from the Taunton Police Department. There. And in Reedsburg, Vermont, at 2485 Route 100, second alarm struck by heavy smoke condition from a residential structure. Mutually, route from Florida, Massachusetts. Here. Okay, take a look at sports news here on this Tuesday evening. The Miami Marlins failed to pay its sluggers $325 million. Giancarlo Stanton, over 13 years, is the richest contract American sports history may be, with riskiest contract in sports. In the ESPN sales report, Scott Brown will discuss the incident that is likely played by a role in the Steelers' decision release. Running back, Garrett Blount. And tonight, the Boston Bruins be at home tonight at the Garden tonight, taking on the St. Louis Blues. Peter Cello News on 507 here, time now for a little travel report here. In the Southeast Expressway on the southbound side, slow from the Pike down to the split here. Southeast Expressway to the northbound side, also from Quincy all the way out to down through Dorchester. Must Pike to the westbound side. A little slow from the Prue Tunnel, slow from the Austin Bratton Tolls all the way down through Route 38 here. Mass Pike in the eastbound side, a little slow around the Newton corner here. And Mass Pike westbound, slow around South Boston here. And we got 120 on the southbound side. Slow, a little slow from Route 2 in Lexington all the way out to Route 9 in Wellsby. Hit the brakes again from Highland Street to Needham all the way down through Route 24 in Randolph here. And 120 southbound, slow from 28 Randolph all the way down for the Braintree split. 120 the northbound side, slow from the split of Braintree all the way down to 95 out in Canton here. And 120 on the northbound side, slow around Route 9 in Wellesley. And down for one here. At 120 the northbound side, slow from Route 20 Waltham all the way down for 93 out in Reading here. And it's all the way out to Route 95 for Peabody. 120 southbound, slow from Route 62 in Denver, down for Peabody here. 93 on the southbound side, the Thibodeau Tunnel slow on the northbound side from the second bridge all the way down for the Pike Cadets. The TD Garden's going to have a Boston Bruins game tonight against the St. Louis at 7 o'clock, so expected to be busy around here at North Station, the roads and the rails there, and the subway. Route 3 northbound slow from Burlington all the way up into Route 4 in Chelmsford due to an accident between the Bedford Billwicker line on Route 3 on the northbound side. 93 on the northbound side. It's bucked up from the Zachem Bridge all the way down to Route 129 in Wilmington, and it's hit the brakes again from 133 and Andover all the way down for 495. 95, more on 5 from 120 to the Hampshire border. 495 on the northbound side, slow from 114 in Andover to 213 in Methuen due to an accident on 495 on the northbound side. after you pass 213 Methuen and an accident around Lawrence between 114 and Lawrence. Here, so expect some delays. 495 step side, slow from 20 to Nandover all the way down for 133 in Tewksbury. 495 in the northbound side, slow from Tewksbury all the way down for 93 in the Nandover here. And otherwise, you're good to go on 495 from Lilton all the way down through the Wareham here, and 28 northbound also approach to Rotary here. 24 in the southbound side, slow from 104 in Bridgewater down all the way down from 140 in Taunton here, and 24 south, a little slow from Randolph and 128 all the way down for 27 in Brockton here, and Route 3 southbound slow from Split all the way down for 18 in Weymouth due to an accident on Route 3 in the southbound near Route 18 in Weymouth here, and a little slow around 123.53 in Hanover all the way down for 139 in Marshfield here, and 26 more fine in Cape Downs there. Cape Cod was more fine. 95 southbound slow from 126 in Providence all the way down for downtown Providence. 95 northbound side slow from Thurber Avenue Curb Providence all the way down for downtown Providence. 95 southbound a little slow from downtown Providence all the way down for Coventry. 295 southbound slow from Route 6 in Johnson to Route 14 in Cranston here. 146 southbound slow from North Smithfield. 146 north slow from 295 Lincoln down for North Smithfield here. And take a look at Route 195 westbound slow from 44 in East Providence down for downtown Providence here. And Route 4 a little slow around Exeter here. Peter Chalmers on 511 here, and 290 southbound slow from 190 to downtown Worcester. Peter Chalmers on 511 here, taking a look at the current weather situation, and boy, what a difference today makes here. 24 hours ago, we were in the heavy rain and the mild temperatures. And now, dry and cold here as we got a temperature of 31 degrees right now. 5 o'clock reports here. Humidity 38%. Wind speed westbound 9 gusts at 18 miles per barometer. 28 inches. Dew point about 8 degrees. Visibility 10 miles. And a wind chill about 23 degrees. Current conditions around the region here at the 5 o'clock hour here. It's 32 in Boston, 30 in Pittsburgh, 29 in Bedford, 31 in Beverly, 32 in Gloucester, 30 in Haverhill, 26 in Worcester, 20 in Sturbridge, 31 in Milford and Webster, 32 in Norwood, 34 in Taunton, 34 in Bedford, it's 34 in Plymouth, 37 in Provincetown and Chatham, 36 in Falmouth, 36 in Nantucket, 35 in Martha's Vineyard, 30 in Cape Cod Bay, 34 in Block Island and Warwick, it's 33 in Westerly, 30 in Smithfield, 32 in New York City, 31 in Islip, 35 in Montauk, 34 in Long Island, 32 in Bridgeport, 31 in Waven and in Meriden, 29 in Denver, 20 in Waterbury, 32 in Hartford, 31 in Windsor, 29 in Springfield, 26 in Amherst, 29 in Greenfield, 24 in Pittsfield, 26 in North Adams, 28 in Albany, New York, 28 in Glens Falls, New York, 25 in Rutland, Vermont, 25 in Bennington, 22 in Brattleboro, Vermont, 27 in Keene, Hampshire, 24 in Chadwin, Hampshire, 28 in Concord, Hampshire, 26 in Manchester, Hampshire, 29 in Nashville, Hampshire, 30 in Pottsville, Hampshire, and 32 up in Portland, Maine. Here. Okay, let's take a look at our national weather outlook. Here's cold front from southern Alberta, stretching down for 7 Saskatchewan, down for southwestern portions of Manitoba, a warm front down for Dakotas, down for Nebraska here, followed by from Michigan, stretching out down to Quebec, bringing some lake effects north to much of Great Lakes. I hear that some places south of Buffalo could get up to as much as 6 feet of snow here. And up front of me, down from Colorado, down from northern New Mexico, with a low pressure in east central portion of Colorado here. And we got cold front from off the Cuban, stretching down for 7 foot, and all the way up in the Atlantic seaboard and up to eastern Quebec here. And we got high pressure off the southwestern Gulf of California here, and northern eastern Mississippi here. It's 22 degrees at temperature now here in Detroit, 21 out in Buffalo, 20 in Pittsburgh, 34 out in Washington, D.C., 21 in Cincinnati, 32 in Nashville, 37 in Raleigh, North Carolina, 36 out in Atlanta, 65 in Miami, Florida, 61 out in Brownsville, Texas, 55 in Dallas, Texas, 45 in Little Rock, Arkansas, 36 in Kansas City, 28 out in Omaha, Nebraska, 17 in Chicago, Illinois, and Green Bay, Wisconsin. It's 69 in Minneapolis, St. Paul, 39 in Great Falls, Montana, 45 in Seattle, 61 in San Francisco, 74 in Los Angeles, 72 in Phoenix, 59 in Las Vegas, 46 in Albuquerque, New Mexico, 47 in Denver, and 42 out in Salt Lake City, Utah. Okay, take a look at the radar situation here, and we're seeing a couple of speckles of snow showers around the eastern and western portion made up in the northern New Hampshire, right from the northwestern Vermont, and in upstate New York here, and a few little Princes of snow and sleet and rain showers around Nova Scotia and rain showers around western portions and eastern portions of Prince Edward Island there. And we'll zoom you out, and we're seeing lake effects snow showers around. We're seeing lake effect snow showers on the Great Lakes from northern and upstate New York and much of the Great Lakes here around eastern Wisconsin down to Illinois and stretching western Illinois, central Iowa, southern Minnesota, and a lot of rain, snow showers from north central Nebraska down to eastern Dakotas, northern Dakotas up to southern Manitoba and to southeastern Saskatchewan, and snow showers from Quebec down to northeastern Ontario here. And specks of snow showers from north central Wyoming, eastern and central portions of Montana, rain, sleet, snow showers, northern portions of Montana, northern portions of Idaho here, and a lot of spotty rain showers on southwestern British Columbia, north central portions of Washington State, rain showers western portions of Oregon, and into the California coastline here. Sleet, rain, and snow showers around central and eastern portions of British Columbia, and snow in the northwestern, central, and southeastern portions of British Columbia, Alberta, and southwestern portions of Saskatchewan here. And those of you in effect, those showers right now south of Buffalo and down to Erie and around Cleveland and western Michigan around Chicago and Milwaukee and Green Bay and around western Illinois around St. Paul. So those of you in the area can get some lake effect snow showers on lakes there. Okay, let's take a look at our satellite loop here. Okay, take a look at satellite loop, and it shows spotty clouds from the northern New England and line of clouds covering the Atlantic seaboard in Canada and down to the Atlantic seaboard down from Florida and down to the Caribbean Sea. Patch of clouds covering much of the Great Lakes and western Pennsylvania and West Virginia down to the Carolinas and stretching much of the Great Lakes and up to the Dakotas, down for the central and west plains down the Rockies and up to the northern Rockies. And up past the northwest and up to British Columbia, covering much of Canada from British Columbia down to Newfoundland, and clouds covering much of the Pacific Northwest and down to California, western Nevada here. And spotty clouds around Texas and northeastern Mexico here. Okay, take a look at what is going on in the tropics here. And disturbance number 1. A trail of low pressure is located similar amount south of Manzanillo, Mexico, is producing disjointed showers and thunderstorms, and some gradual development of the system is possible during the next few days, while it moves westward to the west-northwest at 15 miles an hour. Formation chance 4 hours. Low 20% formation chance 5 days. Medium about 30% here. And let's take a look at our forecast discussion around the country here, and it shows some heavy lake effect snow, possible downwind from the Great Lakes. Lake effect snow will develop downwind from the Great Lakes ahead of a clipper system over the upper Midwest, moving eastward to the Great Lakes on Tuesday evening in the wake of a storm on Thursday morning. Meanwhile, a fast-moving storm over the upper Midwest will move eastward to eastern Ohio, western Quebec, eastern Ontario. By Thursday morning, the system will produce light snow over parts of the upper Mississippi Valley on Tuesday evening. As the storm moves over the Great Lakes, lake and snow will develop over the Great Lakes on Wednesday and Thursday morning. A Pacific storm just off the west coast will move into an upper-level ridge over the west coast and dissipate. The upper-level energy will move inland to the Great Basin by Thursday, and the energy will aid in producing rain and high elevation snows over the parts of the northern California by Wednesday morning, and rain and high elevation snow will be moving into the Pacific Northwest Wednesday evening into Thursday. Light snow will also develop over the parts of the northern Intermountain region by Thursday morning, and elsewhere, rain of the return flow off the western Gulf of Mexico will be trigger some scattered light rain over parts of the southern Texas by Thursday morning here. Okay, take a look at forecast and Atlantic region here. High pressure builds dry but colder than normal area over New England tonight and Wednesday as a weak cold front advances and moves on Thursday, followed by another shot of cold air to finish the week. A significant warm up in the store by Sunday into early next week. A storm moving out to Texas for the Great Lakes may bring some rain to the southern New England early next week. Up patrol over the Great Lakes moves east of New England as a shortwave moves tonight, helping to drag it east. This means chilling temperatures lost. That'll help to maintain some degree of mixing throughout the early night. And meanwhile, the surface of the pressure gradient remains in place overnight, which should keep sustained west winds in place. The temperatures upstream in our valley last night fell to the teens with a few spots, just below 10 degrees, and we have gone in the minimum temperatures of teens except low 20s in parts of the Cape and the Nines. With the wind in play, wind chills will be in the single numbers. Most places will blow teens around Chatham and Nantucket. High pressure moves across it, when it will provide some sunny skies. As the high shifts east, there will be some increase in middle high clouds during the afternoon. Winds will diminish a little, then turn southwest, but still gusty at times. The temperature at the top of the Mixler 12 Celsius, 13 Celsius below, suggests maximum surface temperatures in the 30s. When that, another shortwave moving in front, the upper trail will push a clipper surface slow across the Great Lakes and in the Canada. The approach of this low will bring some increase in clouds to some New England, but the air mass will still be in dry, so any precipitation will be challenged to reach the surface of we are. Forecast a slight chance of pups mini across the northern Massachusetts and southern New Hampshire during the night. If anything does reach the ground, temperatures profile should be snow at prototype. The clouds should allow surface temperature to be a little less cold than tonight. We stay close to the guidance valves, which indicate this. There. Okay, let's take a look at weather notes here on this Tuesday evening at 5 o'clock. Here, there'll be frigid air and slowly gives in and some quiet air on tap here. As tonight's lows will be 15 25 from the region. Tomorrow's highs will be 29 37 degrees and 50 degrees will be water temperature right now. And wind chill winds in the region ranging from the teens to central and western Massachusetts to around 30 degrees around Cape and Islands. Wednesday, 34 degrees. Thursday's high, 40. Friday's high, 36. And Saturday's high, 46 degrees. As we're going to take a look at tonight's lows here. There will be widespread temperature readings in the teens and the 20s in the metro region here. And here, the peak wind gusts so far today across the region throughout 2 p.m. Here, we're seeing some gentle, isolated, highest gusts generally between 35 and 40 miles, where reported across the higher terrain in the Worcester Airport and Blue Hill Observatory, and along the south coast, where the highest gusts of 44 miles per hour occurred on Nantucket around midday. Here, west winds will remain gusty early this evening and gradually diminish. Here. Okay, let's take a look at 7-day forecast. It feels like this. Here. For tonight, we're going to experience a clear and a cold night with a low around 16 degrees. West wind about 8 to 10 miles per gust size, 29 miles per hour. For Wednesday, sunny sky about 34 degrees. West wind about 69 miles per gust size, 21 miles per hour. What's that? Most of the got low about 26 degrees, light southwest wind. For Thursday, most sunny sky about 44 degrees, southwest wind about 5 to 13 miles per gust size, high is 26 miles per hour. For that, most of the got low about 22 degrees, west wind about 8 miles per hour. For Friday, sunny sky about 36 degrees. Friday night, most of the got low about 22 degrees. For Saturday, sunny sky about 38 degrees. Saturday night, most of the clouds got low about 29 degrees. So Sunday, chance of showers. Most clouds got low about 52 degrees. Chance of precipitation is 30%. For Saturday night, chance of showers. Clouds got low about 43 degrees. Chance of precipitation 50%. For Monday, chance of showers. Most clouds got about 62 degrees. Chance of precipitation is 40%. For Monday night, most of the clouds got low about 48 degrees. For Tuesday, most of the clouds got about 58 degrees. Haters, what a phrase of the evening. A clear and a chilling night and time. Pay Wednesday, have a good evening with good positive. See you for an 11 o'clock report. Have a good evening.